Okay, so our company is General Mills. My brand is Lucky Charms, and I'm David Nelson.
My brand is Annie's Homegrown Inc., and my name is Bianca Cervantes.
And my brand is Yoplait Yogurt, and I'm George Christopoulos. So right here above pictured are 3 slides, and they're numbered A, C, and B. And what happens here is we have 3 different pictures, one of a torpedo, one of a woman baking a cake, and one of a Cheerio from a Cheerio package label. I want you to tell me what image conjures up an association with General Mills best. Is it RJ?
Cheerios.
Yeah, it's true. Cheerios do have something to do with General Mills, but a quick in-depth on their history, they actually developed military torpedo technology during World War II, and the torpedo that they actually developed was really interesting. It would do a U-turn, come back, and hit the enemy boat. So they were involved in a lot of cool things, from military torpedoes to children's toys to space exploration programs and devices. So they produced a lot more than just food throughout the years. Here's a quick video on exactly how they began.
General Mills, a flour conglomerate. In 1928, nothing looked crazier. But now, let's see what happened. In short order, 4 flour mills became 27 across 16 American states. The biggest flour miller in America, and then the biggest in the world. But they didn't stop with flour. General Mills bought us Cheerios and Lucky Charms. They briefly became the world's biggest toy company. They designed the underwater equipment that investigated the Titanic. They dabbled with Star Wars merchandising and made a fortune at it. And they gave us that woman who's still in the larder, Betty Crocker, the baking immortal, who, in 1945,
Okay, we're going to move on to General Mills values. As you can see from that last video, over the years, General Mills has offered a wide range of products, bringing happiness and security to the United States of America.
As well as bringing innovation within their food, making sure that there's nutritious and notorious products in their market, as well as having popular advertising icons as well. Growing up, it's more likely that you bumped into one of the icons that are in their products, as well as having philanthropic initiatives, making sure that giving back to the community is a major key in our company, as well as building a network of suppliers.
Okay, so my brand was Lucky Charms cereal. Fun facts, it was created in 1962. General Mills hired a group of scientists to create a cereal for them to enter the US markets. So they started off using Circus Peanuts, Cheerios, and marshmallows, and that's how we have Lucky Charms. It was launched in the United States in 1964. They're famous for their slogan, "They're magically delicious." And in 2014, they celebrated their 50th anniversary with a 3% increase in gross sales. One other fun fact is adults contribute to 40% of all consumption of Lucky Charms. Now, originally, Lucky Charms entered the European market in 2006, and it had high sugars, high calories, which European parents were not happy with the hyperactivity that was happening as a result of eating this cereal. So they labeled them as like a health-conscious market, and the suggestion for General Mills and Lucky Charms is they moved to gluten-free, which reduces calories, reduces sugars. So entering a health-conscious market with this gluten-free package is our recommendation for Lucky Charms.
For Yoplait, it was founded by a group of French dairy farmers in the early 1960s. Over 100,000 farmers actually banded together to create what is now known as Yoplait. The names merged from Yola and Coplay, and those were the 2 largest leading body of dairy producers. Anyway, so Yoplait really moved from the farms to the city, to an urbanized area, and what happened is General Mills took light of that and they decided to purchase licensing rights to them. And in turn, they now own a 51% stake of the company, that's as of 2011, and they are now working to promote the company based on the reduction of artificial flavors and colorings, as well as the entrance into new markets like Southeast Asia and China.
And now Annie's Homegrown Inc., which was founded in 1989 in Berkeley, California, has recently joined us in 2014. And their mission is when you eat organic food, you are caring not only for your family's health and wellness, but that of the planet and everybody on it. We each play a role together. We're making an impact. So overall, we focus entirely on the healthy options for families, but also giving back to an environment as well. And our partnership has generated $750 billion, and so as a result of that, it shows that consumer tastings are shifting to healthier options, as well as showing this video will give it an aspect of how healthier options are possible for children. So as you can see in the video, the mother has given a nutritious meal after the little girl has gone on her adventures. And this shows how there's innovation in the product and that there's no artificial flavors, no coloring, no preservatives, no high fructose corn syrup. The end goal of our products is for them to be healthier and nutritious, and as well as being certified organic.
So here's a quick representation of the U.S. market versus the international market for our company's brands and the products associated. What we see here is that 24% of meals create the bulk of our sales. And the meal category is anything that's compromised as an entire meal versus something like a cereal or a yogurt. And that total market for U.S. retail is worth $10 billion. Right to the right here we have the European market, or the international market, with Europe leading it at 43%, and Latin American market right underneath the rest of the markets at 15%. And that was just a quick insight on the markets. So a potential new market for the brand of Yoplait under General Mills is Southeast Asia, countries such as Vietnam, Cambodia, and Laos. Now, countries like these have a few factors that might prohibit the entrance to the market. One of them is the monsoon season, which is made in November, and that can kind of combat the ability for them to perform adequately during logistical efforts and shipping, because a lot of the roads are overrun with massive amounts of water. Another small issue here that we might see is lactose intolerance, because a lot of people in Asia in general rank very high for being lactose intolerant, and it's most likely because a lot of those dietary staples that they consume do not contain the the dairy sugar known as lactose.
As well as a potential new market is Botswana for Annie's, because there is a lack of nutrition within children and as well as in schooling. So a potential market would be offering healthier options within the school time or schedule. That way it incorporates saving time and providing a meal. And now, as you can see, these General Mills is aiming towards healthier options because there's a shift of consumer tasting, and this video shortly presents how we are aiming towards that goal.
Hi, I'm the honorary Real Tricks Rabbit. General Mills wants me to let you know that we use real stuff like honey, cinnamon, and cocoa to make these cereals tasty. And these guys for awesome colors. That means no artificial flavors or colors. Nice. And now for the moment I've been waiting for. I get the tricks.
Silly Real Tricks Rabbit. Tricks are still for kids. Rookie mistake.
Thank you everyone for watching our video, and we hope to see you soon with some new healthy options.
Keep it right, keep it tight.